Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
We're here at the Fed building, and Robert.Stiver has got a few words that he wants to communicate with the community. Robert, go ahead.
Hello, Jesse, and hello, community. I'm here with, it looks like, 20 or 25 other people in solidarity with the Palestinians and especially the people of Gaza, who were massacred starting December 27th, just a year ago, by the State of Israel. I think it's tragic, shameful, and sad that my tax dollars and the tax dollars of every American contributed to the Apache helicopters, the F-16s, the white phosphorus bombs, all of the arsenal that went into massacring as many as 1,474 Gazan people, of whom well over half were civilians, and close to 400 were children. Wholesale slaughter of animals, farmland, UN schools, hospitals, Palestinian schools, police stations. Israel just decimated the entire very small Gaza Strip. And since that time, for the next 365 days, Israel has perpetuated the already established embargo on Gaza. That's been going on for about 3 years now. The people of Gaza are in great peril of malnutrition, death, stunting of babies and future generations. All I have been able to conclude from this charade, this evil charade, is that Zionism is a psychotic ideology. It's mired in psychosis, insanity. And anyone who is complicit with that, even indirectly, is engaging in the psychosis. I don't know how to solve this. The internet has become quite a force. We have public access television, which is assisting in attempting to educate the ignorant American public. But I am personally very anxious and concerned about the chokehold that Zionism is every day widening on not only the United States. Zionism and its agent here, AIPAC, control our Congress and the executive branch. But I am also concerned about the inroads that Zionism is making daily in Canada, Australia, Europe. The UN, the United Nations, is hamstrung by our knee-jerk vetoes of any resolution that has any implied or explicit criticism of Israel. So I think my generation has been a huge failure. I don't know whether succeeding generations can bring my country, I'm an American patriot, whether they can bring my country back to an even keel. But as a U.S. veteran, I was in the Army 4 years and 4 months, active duty in the Vietnam era. I then served my country as a federal civil servant for another 27 to 30 years. I am appalled at what has become of my country. I'm still a patriot, but sadly, my country is involved in what George Washington warned against, an entangling alliance with a foreign power. Thomas Jefferson also spoke about the dangers of a passionate embrace of a foreign power, and that foreign power is Zionist Israel. No American patriot, and I say no American patriot, from President Obama to Senator Danny Noe, no American patriot can abide that a foreign power has so entangled itself in our domestic and international workings that we are bankrupt, we are morally bankrupt as well as fiscally bankrupt. We are hated by certainly 98% of the people of this world. Were it not for the bribes that we give to governments of this world, even other governments, I think, would be aghast at what we do. But they go along with us because they like the dole. They like our tax dollars. Egypt is one of them. Egypt is right now engaging in persecution against over 1,300 humanitarian activists from around the world who are attempting to bring medical supplies, winter jackets for kids, other educational supplies into Gaza in an attempt to break or at least alleviate the crippling siege, the sadistic siege that Israel has placed on the Gazans. The Arab world itself is complicit in that Saudi Arabia wants us to continue to purchase their oil. Egypt wants to continue to get $2.2 billion worth of very structured aid from us, military aid every year. Egypt is the second largest recipient of foreign aid from our country, after Israel, of course. And Israel, of course, Egypt, therefore, is on the dole. It's shameful. We need to break that, that money paradigm. And I can only say now that if we do indeed go bankrupt, and I think we are, in fact, bankrupt, but if the Chinese and the Japanese get the word, we will not be able to prop up despotic regimes like Egypt and Israel. So I think that's about all I can say.
I have a question for you. For those that don't understand what Zionism is,